Hi guys, I figured I'd finally show my face after 6 studio vlogs. The intro is the hardest part of the fucking video. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about all of the eco-friendly shipping supplies that I use and where I get everything from. When I first started my shops, I knew that I wanted the mailers to be recyclable, but that's basically as far as I went with eco-friendliness. I just googled recyclable bubble mailers and found the cheapest ones. I think it was from like Uline, but it didn't click that it's still made of plastic. It's probably not made of recycled materials, and if someone throws it in the trash can instead of the recycling bin, then it's just gonna end up in a landfill, never decomposing. I felt that as a shop owner sending out a bunch of orders and a bunch of items, that it was kind of my responsibility to make everything as eco-friendly as possible so that we're not trashing the planet. I also felt that I needed to make the packaging as easy as possible for my customers to be able to recycle and dispose of properly, so that if someone does accidentally put something in the trash can, it's not gonna last forever in a landfill. It can just biodegrade. So after realizing that I didn't want to use bubble mailers, I did some research and I came across Eco-Enclosed, and now all of my shipping supplies comes from Eco-Enclosed. So this video is probably going to sound like an Eco-Enclosed advertisement, but it's not sponsored or anything. It's just the best stuff that I've been able to find. These are the mailers that I use the most often. It's just their recycled craft mailers. I use the 6x10 size, and you can see on there that it's 100% recycled and 100% recyclable. These are their cheapest option because it's basically just craft paper folded into an envelope, but I sell mostly stainless steel jewelry, and those are pretty sturdy, so if I put them in here by themselves, they're gonna be okay. But if I sell more fragile items or things that's more than one, so that is not moving around in here, I put them in these craft cardboard boxes, so these boxes will help protect any fragile items, and I don't have to worry so much about the mailer itself being padded. Eco-Enclosed also offers branding, so I had gotten these custom potty mouth ones. You can get them on whatever packaging. I just got them on the craft mailer since it's the ones I use the most. But it is kind of pricey to get the custom branding on them. I only got it because they were offering a special 20% off your first custom branded order. So like that, it came out to be a pretty good deal. But once I run out of them, I'd probably just put like a branded sticker on it or buy a stamp to stamp onto all of them because of the cost. They also have padded mailers. I have some small ones and bigger ones, but these I use for more fragile items. I usually use them during the holiday season when I'm packing Christmas ornaments, just because most of them are gifts and gift wrapped, and I just don't want a present to arrive beat up. But these are pretty cool because you can kind of hear how padded they are, but if you rip them open, you can actually see little pieces of newspaper inside, so it's like actual proof that it's made from 100% recycled material, and I just like the feel of them. I don't know, that's weird, but this is a really good option if you have more fragile items. They also sell shipping boxes, so I had gotten these. They sell them in custom sizing, so you can get whatever size you need for your shop. But I don't really use these that often. I just use them for big orders or for wholesale orders. But it is nice that they're made from recycled materials and recyclable. The next thing I use from Eco-Enclosed are their zero waste thermal shipping label rolls. I use these with my Dymo printer, and what most people don't know is that stickers aren't actually recyclable because the adhesive can't go through recycling equipment, and the liners on sticker sheets are coated with silicone, so that makes them not recyclable as well. So Eco-Enclosed actually came out with the first stickers that are they have like a recycle compatible adhesive, and they have a zero waste liner, so all of it is recyclable. You can just throw it in the same recycling container that you would paper, and it recycles just fine. And if you don't have a shipping label printer like a Dymo, they also sell regular 8.5 by 11 sheets with a split down the middle, so then you can just print your shipping labels with a regular printer. And this is what I used in the beginning because a Dymo printer is like a couple $100, but then I realized that buying the Dymo printer and their label rolls was actually cheaper in the long run than buying these and using them in a regular printer. So I do recommend making the investment in getting a shipping label printer, and it makes your life so much easier. Eco Enclosed didn't actually have these zero waste shipping labels when I found them, so I'm really glad that they came up with something like that, and it's nice that you can throw your mailer into the recycling bin without having to worry about peeling the shipping label off first. Now to what I actually use to package my products and put inside of the shipping envelopes. One thing that I use all the time and get asked about every time I post a video showing them are these little Glassine envelopes. Most jewelry comes plastic wrapped or in little organza bags, and neither of those are biodegradable or recyclable, so I figured I would use Glassine. Glassine's just smooth glossy paper, and it's usually found in bakeries. Like if you get a cookie or a pastry, that's what they'll put your dessert in. And they're actually airtight, watertight, grease resistant, so it'll definitely help protect your jewelry. It's a lawnmower. So if you've seen these Glassine bags at a bakery, you'll know they're not the prettiest, so I really like this style because it has the rounded edge and it folds over so it looks like a little envelope. And the shop I get them from is actually an Etsy shop. It's called Anastasia Marie Shop, and I'll link her down below so you guys can find them. The sizes I use the most, I think this one's the mini and this one's the small, but she has the dimensions there so you can figure out whichever ones you need. The next thing I use is these craft jewelry boxes that I was talking about earlier. I use these for more fragile items like my wood studs, but also if people order more than one thing, I'll just go ahead and put it in a box because I don't want them moving around in the shipping envelope. I get these from Bags and Bows online, and what I really like about them is that they're made from recycled content, they're recyclable, and they're made in the USA. When I package my wooden studs, there's still empty space inside of the box, so to fill the void to prevent from anything moving around, I use tissue paper. And the tissue paper I use is also from Eco Enclosed. It comes in this huge package of 600 sheets, and it's also made of 100% recycled material, just like almost everything else from their store. But one entire sheet of tissue paper is actually too big to fill the void in the jewelry box, so what I do is fold them into 6 and cut them and just use a 1/6 of a sheet for each jewelry box. And that's awesome because it means that this lasts forever, and for each 1/6 of a sheet it comes out to less than 1 penny for each box, so it's like next to nothing to just add a little protection to your orders. Another void filler that I use is this crinkle cut craft spring fill, and I also get this from the same shop that I get the jewelry boxes from Bags and Bows online. And it doesn't say that it's made from 100% recycled content, but it says that it does contain recycled content. But because it's craft paper is recyclable and biodegradable anyways, so I'm okay with that. And it's also made in the USA, so I really like to support businesses that have items that are made in the US. Dog barking, lawnmower, thunderstorm. It's like they don't want me to make a video today. So because all craft paper is recyclable and biodegradable, I actually use craft paper to make my own thank you cards and little necklace and earring cards. I just design them in Photoshop, print them out, and then cut them out with a paper cutter, and they come out to be really affordable. The paper I use is from Michael's just because that's where I can find it the cheapest if you use a coupon code. Always use a coupon code for Michael's. But this is the one that I get. It's just 65-pound craft paper, it's 50 sheets. Sometimes they have deals where you just buy like 2 get 1 free. But I really like the look of them just because the craft paper matches the craft jewelry boxes and the craft envelopes, so it gives everything that eco-friendly look and kind of that extra reminder that everything is recyclable. Oh, and on that note, Eco Enclosed actually includes these free week care cards with your orders. Whenever you place an order, you just have to make sure to add them to your cart, but I like these because it reminds your customer that everything's eco-friendly. It has their website. It mentions that stuff is recycled, recyclable, reusable, renewable, upcycled, and biodegradable. So that's really cool that they include that. As you can see, this one is covered in plastic because this is one of the ones that came with an older order. They used to cover them in plastic, but now they just wrap like a little craft paper band around them. So I'm glad that they're always trying to innovate and remove plastic from their packaging. Now the stickers that I use for my shop and the branding, they're kind of a work in progress because when I first opened my shop, zero waste sticker sheets didn't really exist. There are a bunch of sticker shops that just use online labels, so I didn't even think twice when it came to stickers. I just saw online labels on Amazon and ordered those. And this is what they look like. I think this is like the 3-inch circle labels and the 2-inch circle labels. But after Eco Enclosed came out with their zero waste shipping labels, I can't really use the roll, but I still had the ones that were 8.5 by 11 with a cut down the middle, and it basically just looks like regular sticker paper. So I just tried printing on it and putting it on my Cricut machine and cutting out stickers, and it worked perfectly fine. So I'm like, cool, now I can make stickers this way. And that's actually how I made these little poop stickers. You can see it has the zero waste liner. So I use these to close my Glassine envelopes. So you can actually recycle the Glassine with the sticker because it has the recycle compatible adhesive. And after I'm done using all the stickers, the entire sheet itself is also, the backing is recyclable too. But I ordered so many of the online labels, not so many, I think they come in like packs of 500, so I still have a bunch of these sheets. So once I'm done using this, I'm definitely going to transition to the Eco Enclosed shipping label sticker sheets and just make my own sticker sheets so that literally everything in the packaging can be recycled. And I actually tried reaching out to Eco Enclosed and asking them if they could make sheets that don't have this cut line down the middle, just so that it can be a full page and I don't have to worry about where I print my design and cut out on them. But since they already sell them with the cut line down the middle, selling it without the cut line would be a custom request, and it actually costs more than just buying the ones with the cut line. So until they come out with a full sheet, I'm just going to keep using these. So technically the only thing that is included in some of my packages that isn't recyclable or plastic free are these little polishing cloths, only because they come in this little plastic wrap. I think it's just to keep them lint free or from getting dirty. I had found an Etsy shop that sold them without the plastic wrap, but after Christmas they kind of disappeared, so I haven't been able to find them, and I just get these from Amazon. But I include them with my stainless steel jewelry orders, and even though stainless steel doesn't technically tarnish so that you need to polish it, I just like including it because I feel like it's that extra nice touch and makes the jewelry feel fancier, and it does help with removing fingerprints and dirt. So let me know what you guys think. Would you rather me not include it? Is it worth it? I feel guilty, but I get a lot of reviews of people saying that they like the polishing cloth, so I don't really know what to do there. So this is future me that remembered that I totally forgot to film an outro. So I just wanted to say that all of the stuff that I mentioned in the video will be linked down in the description. And if you have any questions about the supplies I use, let me know. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video or want to see more studio vlogs. Bye!